Who Trump exactly chose here for vice president. Now, throughout the morning, Will, we've had a few different kind of names been flying out there. We saw Marco Rubio, his name was eliminated. Doug Burgum, the North Dakota governor, as well. But J.D. Vance is the man.
J.D. Vance is the man. J.D. Vance wasn't always thought to be the man at some point, because back in 2016, back when Trump was gaining steam, back when he was first running for president, there was a thought that you had a bunch of people in the Republican Party that were running against him and being these never-Trumpers. That was one of what J.D. Vance once was, but now over the next several years, he started to lean more towards Trump, and then Trump endorsed him in a pivotal Ohio Senate race, and now J.D. Vance is the senator, the junior senator from the state of Ohio. So that is your pick for the 2024 ticket, J.D. Vance. Now, with the Republican National Convention beginning today, Eyewitness News reporter, that was me, Will Silverstein. I spoke with California RNC Committeeman Shawn, and now Shawn was talking to us a lot about what we were looking for in Wisconsin, which a lot of that is going to be safety, and the safety of the president, safety of the people that are attending this event. He serves as RNC Committeeman, Shawn does. He had a few concerns on event security, but they're very few as opposed to what we had seen a few days earlier. Steele says there's a mix of excitement and somberness after this attempt on Trump's life over the weekend, but security should not be top of mind for attendees as local law enforcement has the event on lock.
Milwaukee is buttoned down tight. The local police has been good. The volunteers are great. We got thousands of volunteers here. So people, I think Milwaukee right now is probably one of the safest places in America. They can see that this is a heavy security environment. They don't want to have problems, especially after the assassination attempt.
Now, Steele was unsure of who the Republican pick would end up being, but he did list a few of those names, and you can see those three big candidates there. J.D. Vance is the one that you can see on the left side of your screen. That is the pick. We spoke with Eric early about this as well, ahead of this pick, ahead of this announcement, and he had Vance top of mind.
I think in the number one position right now, you got J.D. Vance. In the number two position, you got Marco Rubio. In the three position, you've got Governor Youngkin from Virginia. In number four position, you've got Tim Scott. I might be totally wrong. And who do I want? I want any one of them. I think any one of them would be fabulous for our country. Every single one of the names we're talking about and perhaps not talking about will run right over Kamala Harris in a debate.
Now, well, security is going to be tight at this event, the Republican National Convention, especially given the assassination attempt on former President Trump. Governor Newsom sending law enforcement help to Milwaukee as well, including some from our area as well, right?
Yeah, some from our area, some from our state, more than 60 officers from the state. And then as far as from our area, we're seeing 8 BPD officers, 6 officers, 2 sergeants. That's who's coming from the BPD to Wisconsin as part of that group of more than 60 law enforcement officers in the delegation. Now, remember, we were just talking about Shawn. He was the first person we spoke to there in that sound. He's been delegated Sergeant of Arms on the floor of the convention, meaning he's been given the power to arrest by the FBI and Secret Service if there are some disturbances on the floor. So the committeeman pulling a little bit of double duty there, Kyle. Kind of interesting to see. He's got lots of different hats he's wearing, as well as RNC Committeeman, now Sergeant of Arms. He can arrest some of those unruly people there on the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And interesting to see that local connection as well. All
yes,
right.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks so much for that report there.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Murcia with Eyewitness News Bakersfield Now on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have tons of great content to choose from. While you're here, go ahead and click on the subscribe button right there. That way you can stay up to date on all the things related within Kern County. Thanks for watching.